It's a big day for two guys in the Countdown Grand Final after 15-1.
Phil Delue from East Clacton in Essex, David Standen from Southend-on-Sea in Essex, Anne Martin from Wigginton in North Yorkshire, Chris Glover from Canterbury, Mike Collins from Collier's Wood in London, Paul Melvin from Halewood on Merseyside, Alan Church from Wakefield in West Yorkshire, Charlie Macy from Hartlepool in Cleveland, Bob Farrer from Bradford, Nick Mepham from Breachwood Green in Hertfordshire, John Morris from Crawley in West Sussex, Gerald Munday from Harrow in Middlesex, Douglas Jerram from Hambridge in Somerset, Betty Mora Cooper from Hay-on-Wye in Herefordshire, and Jeff Burgess from Eastham on Merseyside are all here to play 15-1, introduced by William G. Stewart.
Thank you. Hello, our previous winner today is Phil Delue from East Clacton in Essex, who's with us for a third time, having been a winner twice before. Welcome back, Phil. There's the board, and Bob Tanner and Maurice Wright will be hoping that they can hang on for the grand final. Let's see if someone with us today can shift them. 2 questions each in the first round, 1 correct answer from you to survive, and we begin with our previous winner. Phil, what is marked each year by the Trooping the Colour ceremony?
Queen's birthday.
Which one? She's got 2 birthdays.
Official birthday.
Indeed. David, please, television. Which ITV regional company makes Countdown for Channel 4?
Grampian.
Yorkshire Television. Anne, what name is given to the type of auction in which the price is progressively lowered until a buyer accepts?
A Dutch auction.
It is. Chris, personal finance. The 13th index-linked and the 46th fixed interest certificates became available in March of this year. What sort of certificates are they?
Post office savings certificates.
Well, national savings certificates, yes, OK. They're sold at post offices. Mike, sport. In which event in 1998 will the major prize winner receive a cheque for £435,000 from the total prize money of over £7 million?
Derby winner.
Wimbledon, the men's singles champion, will get the £435,000. And Paul, cricket. Who has been appointed to replace Michael Atherton as the captain of the England cricket team for this summer's Test series against South Africa and 1 match against Sri Lanka?
Diaglo.
Alex Stewart. Alan, please. Literature. The name, please, of the wizard in Tolkien's The Hobbit who reappears in The Lord of the Rings?
I don't know.
Gandalf. Charlie, physiology. A goiter is the enlargement of which gland?
Thyroid.
Bob, please, cartoons. Who draws the Peanuts strip cartoon?
Schultz.
Yes, Charles Schultz. And Nick, media. What are Gemini in Exeter, Mercury in Crawley in Sussex, and Sun in Sunderland?
Radio stations?
Yes, independent local radio stations. John, please. For 25 years, from 1903 to 1928, Randall Thomas Davidson had the longest tenure of which office in the United Kingdom in the whole of the 20th century?
Archbishop of Canterbury.
Yes, John. Gerald, what nationality were the 15th, 16th century astronomer Copernicus, the composer Chopin, and by birth the Nobel Prize winner Marie Curie?
Greek.
All Polish. Douglas, television. Which actress connects the character Dorothy in Men Behaving Badly, Maddie Magellan in Jonathan Creek, and most recently Kate in the new BBC comedy series Kiss Me, Kate?
Caroline Quentin.
Betty, please, religion. Which religious sect, founded in Ireland, is named after the city in the West Country to which it moved around 1831?
Plymouth Brethren?
Yes, indeed. Jeff, what is approximately 2.5 pints of ale called when contained in a long, narrow, horn-shaped drinking glass?
Yard of ale.
Yes, it is. And your second question, Phil. London. Which theatre with 2,358 seats, the largest in London, is the home of the English National Opera?
Colosseum.
David, please. Sir John Weston. Where or in what capacity does he represent the United Kingdom?
At the United Nations?
Yes, he's the ambassador to the United Nations. And literature. The history of Mr. Polly. Kipps. The Island of Dr. Moreau. The author, please.
H.G. Wells.
Chris, please. Science. And erg, E-R-G, erg, is a unit of measurement of what?
Energy.
Yes, work or energy. Mike, food and drink. Which meringue-based dessert is named after a famous Russian ballet dancer?
Pavlova.
Paul, According to Christian tradition, how old was Jesus when he was crucified?
33.
Alan, please. The United Kingdom. In which part of the United Kingdom are members of the European Parliament elected under the proportional representation system?
Northern Ireland.
Charlie, please. Politics, the holder of which office sits on the woolsack in the House of Lords and acts as Speaker of the House of Lords?
The Lord Chamberlain.
No, the Lord Chancellor. Bob, this is the Bible, the New Testament. To whom did St Paul address the first epistle in the New Testament?
Corinthians.
The Romans. Nick, the five senses. Which sense would you have lost if you were suffering from agustia? A-G-E-U-S-T-I-A. Agustia.
Taste.
John, please. The media. For which national daily newspaper do Derek Draper, Peter Oborne and Peter Hitchens write regular columns?
Daily Mail.
The Express. Gerald, please. A vicennium is a period of how many years? V-I-C-E-N-N-I-U-M. Vicennium.
60 years.
20 years. Douglas, literature. Which 19th century writer created the fictional town of Middlemarch?
Trollope.
George Eliot. Betty, the name please commonly used to refer to the full moon occurring nearest to the autumnal equinox.
The harvest moon.
And Jeff, who in Greek mythology is the goddess of the rainbow? Iris. One down, 14 to go. Philip?
And here's Gerald Monday. And of the remaining 14 contestants, 5 still have their 3 lives intact.
We start round 2 with sport. Phil, at which famous sports ground are the mound stand and the nursery end?
Anfield. No.
Lord's Cricket Ground. David, please. Monarchy. Which of Henry VIII's wives was married to the king for the longest period, 24 years?
Catherine Aragon.
Yes, Catherine of Aragon. A number, please, David.
Number 10.
Nick, the House of Commons. How many dispatch boxes sit on the table in the House of Commons below the Speaker?
2.
Yes, one for the opposition and one for the government to use as lecterns.
Number 6, please.
And Paul, medicine. What name is given to an epidemic which affects a large area, for example, a whole continent?
A pandemic.
A number, please, Paul.
14.
Trades unions, Betty. What name is traditionally given to trade union branches in the print and publishing industries? Chapels. Again, please, Paul.
11, please.
Geography, please, John. The cities of Montreal and Quebec stand on which river?
St Lawrence.
A number, please.
3.
Newspapers, Anne. Ins and Outs by Scrivener is the gossip column on which profession in the Times newspaper? Law. Again, please, John.
15.
Hymns, Jeff. The first line of a famous hymn written by Cardinal Newman. Lead kindly light amid the encircling gloom. The next 4 words, please.
Abide with me. No, 3. Oh.
Lead thou me on. Again, please, John.
Number 1.
Phil, what word meaning a vote is derived from the Italian for little ball? Ballot. Again, please, John.
5.
In terms of area, which is the largest country in Africa? Sudan. Again, please, John.
9.
London, please, Bob. Which major thoroughfare links Oxford Circus and Piccadilly Circus?
Regent.
Yes, OK,
Street.
say it, come on. It's half
Regent
out.
Street.
Yes, indeed. OK. A number, please.
4, please.
Chris, Berry Pomeroy Castle, Totnes Castle and Tiverton Castle. Which county are they all in?
Devon.
A number, please, Chris.
15.
Music, please, Jeff. To which note is the highest string of a violin normally tuned?
E.
A number, please, Jeff.
2, please.
And David, what term was used to describe the period AD 400 to AD 1000?
The Dark Ages.
A number, please, David.
Number 14.
Betty, weaponry. In the context of defence, what sort of missile is a SAM missile? S-A-M.
A rocket.
No, I need more than that. It's a surface-to-air missile. Again, David.
Number 11.
Philosophy, John. Which philosopher of the 4th century BC, who reputedly lived in a barrel, was the co-founder of the Cynics?
Diogenes.
A number, please, John.
7.
Alan, what is meant by the Latin legal phrase in flagrante delicto?
No idea.
In the very act of committing a crime. caught red-handed. Again, please.
4.
Classical music, please, Chris. The name, please, of the current Master of the Queen's Music.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Malcolm Williamson. Again, please, John.
2.
David, what organisation in the context of space exploration is the ESA?
The European Space Agency.
A number, please.
Number 8.
And this is music, Charlie. Taken from the French word meaning to slide. What term is used to describe drawing the finger up or down a series of adjacent notes on the piano or the harp?
Strum.
Glissando. Again, please, David.
Number 6.
Place names, Paul. A town in North Wales shares its name with the pool where Jesus healed a lame man in St John's Gospel. What's the name? Bethesda. Again, please, David.
Number 10.
Folk songs, please, Nick. In the folk song Molly Malone, how did Molly die?
Is he drowned?
She died of a fever and no one could save her. Again?
Number 5.
The royal family, please, Mike. What relation by marriage is Prince Michael of Kent to the Duchess of Kent?
Cousin.
Brother-in-law. She is married to his brother. Again, please, David.
Number 7.
Alan, the word sabotage is derived from the actions by 19th century French workers when throwing their sabots into machines to halt production. What were sabots?
Shoes, wooden
Yes.
shoes.
Yeah, wooden clogs, yep. A number, please, Alan.
11.
John, by multiplying a figure by 9, dividing by 5 and adding 32, what significant conversion will you have achieved?
From centigrade to Fahrenheit.
That way round. A number, please.
1.
Phil, how many ships came sailing by on Christmas Day in the morning?
3.
A number, please.
14.
Monarchy. 2 of the 8 King Edwards who've sat on the throne since 1066 were never crowned. Edward VIII in the 20th century. Which King Edward in the 15th century?
Confessor.
Edward V. Again, please.
9.
Bob, which common slang term for a jail derives from the London street where a famous prison housed religious prisoners of conscience from the 16th to the 18th centuries?
Nick.
Clink, after Clink Prison in Clink Street. Again, please, Phil.
4.
And Chris, a mayfly may be described as ephemeral. What does the word ephemeral mean?
It's born, lives and dies in one season.
No, it means short-lived, lives only one day, not in one season. Again, please.
Number 10.
Medieval England, please, Nick. Who was Sir Lancelot's illegitimate son, a result of his brief affair with Elaine, the daughter of King Pelles?
Arthur.
Galahad. Again, please, Phil.
11.
History, names and philosophy, John. The name, please, of the 13th century Dominican philosopher whose epithet was the angelic doctor.
Thomas Aquinas.
Yes, St. Thomas Aquinas. A number, please, John.
7.
This is music again, please, Alan. Originally written as the score for a biographical film of 1948, by what nickname is Vaughan Williams' Symphony No. 7 more commonly known?
No, don't know.
Antarctica. John, please.
13.
Douglas, the seats in the House of Commons are green. What colour are they in the House of Lords?
Red.
Yes, or maroon, yes. A number, please.
Number 2.
David, the Tolpuddle Martyrs. How many Tolpuddle Martyrs?
7.
6. Again, please, Douglas.
Number 3.
This is religion, Anne. What collective name is given to the body of laws made within the Roman Catholic Church, the Eastern Orthodox churches and the Anglican Communion?
I don't know.
It's called canon law. Again, please, Douglas.
Number 1.
What Latin phrase means having control of one's mind, that is, sane?
Compos mentis.
Yes, or mens sana would have done. A number, please.
11.
And this is music. Götterdämmerung, the last work in Wagner's Ring Cycle. What's the English translation of Götterdämmerung?
Death of the Gods.
Twilight of the Gods. Again, please.
15.
The Bible. Jeff, there are 5 books known as the Books of Moses in the Old Testament. Which are the first 2?
Genesis.
And another one? No? Genesis and Exodus. Again, please.
13.
And Douglas, American literature. Which popular verse writer, notably The Shooting of Dan McGrew, was known as the Canadian Kipling?
Robert Service.
A number, please.
Number 6.
Paul, the name, please, of the Egyptian god of the underworld or afterlife.
Osiris.
A number, please.
10.
Mythology, Nick. Which Greek goddess of war sprang fully armed from the head of Zeus?
Athena.
A number, please.
3.
Parliamentary history, Anne. The Emancipation Act of 1829. The emancipation of whom? Roman Catholics. Again, please, Nick.
Number 4.
This is mythology, Chris. Who was the beautiful youth accidentally killed by Apollo, a flower springing from his blood, eventually bearing his name?
Narcissus.
Hyacinthus. Again, please.
Number 8.
Astronomy, please, Charlie. What's the common name for the Aurora Australis? Southern Lights. Again, please, Nick.
Number 11.
And this is religion, John. In which century was Islam founded by Muhammad?
The 7th.
A number, please.
1.
Birds, Phil. What kind of birds are described as raptors?
Birds of prey.
A number, please.
9.
Bob. In what activity would one use something called the Claude glass, named after Claude Lorraine, a Frenchman from the 17th century?
Medicine.
Painting is a small convex mirror used to reflect landscape in miniature. Again?
13.
Douglas, what's the capital city of Haiti called?
Port-au-Prince.
A number, please, Douglas.
Number 10.
Nick, how many British monarchs have been born members of the House of Windsor?
6.
1, the present Queen. Again, please, Douglas.
Number 1.
And Phil, the cross on the Scottish flag is a symbol representing what?
The cross on which St Andrew was crucified.
A number, please.
6.
Paul, how do we commonly know the Pacific island known to its inhabitants as Rapa Nui? Easter Island. Again, please, Phil.
13.
Douglas, Bible and religion. In the Christian religion, what name is given to the highest of the 9 orders of angels?
Archangels.
Seraphs or seraphim. Again, please, Phil.
11.
Food and drink, John. What would you do at a Japanese meal with hashi?
They're chopsticks.
They are. You eat with them. A number, please.
2.
David, the term noble applies to metals that do not rust or corrode on exposure to air or moisture. What term is applied to those that do?
Ignoble.
Base metals. I think this final is going to be worth you staying for. After the break, Phil DeLue from East Clacton in Essex, John Morris from Crawley in West Sussex, and Douglas Jerram from Hambridge in Somerset will be here for the final. Do please stay with us.
This summer, don't suffer from hay fever. Take Claritin Allergy and get back to normal fast. One small tablet can relieve all your symptoms and gives you 24 hours relief without making you drowsy.
It's heartburn time!
Heartburn's caused with digestive acid.
I love making you suffer.
Jumps in the wrong place.
I'll make your life...
While the original Gaviscon forms a barrier to keep acid in its place. Now there's also soothing Gaviscon Advance, which forms an even stronger barrier that thankfully lasts longer than ever.
Gaviscon Advance puts heartburn in its place.
When will you discover the stain-removing power of Vanish Liquid? Now you can with this trial pack for just 29p. Why are Jacob's new Vitalinea snacks so tempting? Maybe it's because they squeeze in so many tasty natural ingredients. Or is it because all those tasty natural ingredients squeeze out room for fat? With 100% of the pleasure, they're up to 93% fat-free.
New Vitalinea from Jacobs. Sweet and savoury snacks that are packed with pleasure and up to 93% fat-free.
The best coffee breaks deserve our best beans in a special blend for that great taste. Britain's best loved coffee. Nescafe Original.
Patrice surviving contestants in today's 15-to-1 final are Phil DeLue, a news researcher from East Clacton in Essex, John Morris, a retired insurance official from Crawley in West Sussex, and Douglas Jerram, a semi-retired warrant officer from Hambridge in Somerset.
Thank you. Welcome back. Phil, John, Douglas, put your fingers on the buzzers. Here we go. Nature. What does it mean if a creature is described as being arboreal? Douglas?
Tree living.
Yes, it does. Phobias. Photophobia is the abnormal sensitivity to... Phil?
Light.
It is indeed. The United States, the J. Paul Getty Museum, Disneyland and Stanford University. Douglas?
California.
Indeed. Medicine. What word describes an abnormal reaction of the body provoked by certain substances, for example, pollen? Douglas?
Allergic reaction.
Yes, or allergy. 3 correct answers. Question or nominate. Douglas?
Phil.
Phil, flags. The same 2 colours appear on the flags of Denmark, Canada, Indonesia and Japan. Which 2 colours?
Red and white.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Archaeology. What name is given to the straight lines linking hilltops, ancient burial mounds and other hallowed places, sometimes appearing to correspond with ancient tracks?
Ley lines.
Question or nominate.
Question.
This is the history of medicine. Against which disease, now officially declared eradicated by the World Health Organization, did the English physician Edward Jenner develop a vaccine?
Smallpox.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Cricket. Byes, leg byes, wides and no balls are collectively known as what?
Extras.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Look at this, please, and tell me, who is this television presenter?
Gabby Roslin.
Question or nominate.
Question.
The American Civil War. Under General Sherman, the Union forces burned which American city in November 1864?
Atlanta.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Architecture. What name is given to the vertical surface of a step on a staircase?
Riser.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Australian history. The name, please, of the son of an Irish convict who became Australia's most notorious bushranger, hanged for his crimes in 1880 and played in a 1970s film by Mick Jagger.
Ned Kelly.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Still films. In which celebrated film of the 1940s do the characters Captain Louis Renault, Ilsa Laszlo and Rick Blaine appear?
Casablanca.
One every series. Question or nominate.
Question.
Name connections. Sinclair the writer, Merriweather the explorer, Wyndham the artist, their common surname.
Lewis.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Look at that and tell me, who is that member of the House of Lords?
Lord David Putnam.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Confectionery. What is the main ingredient of Pontefract cakes?
Licorice.
Question or nominate.
Question.
With which London street is the poet Elizabeth Barrett Browning associated?
Wimpole Street.
Question or nominate.
Question.
History of the United States. Who was the Texas cattle owner whose name, due to his practice of leaving his stock unmarked, came to be given to all unbranded cattle?
No.
Maverick. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. Enid Blyton's famous 5. 2 boys, 2 girls and... Douglas?
A dog.
Question or nominate.
Question.
The connection, please. 1965 Ted Heath, 1975 Margaret Thatcher, 1990 John Major.
Tory Prime Ministers.
They became leaders of the Conservative Party. Ted Heath and Margaret Thatcher were actually in opposition. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. Human physiology. Which glands secrete tears? Douglas?
Lacrimal glands.
Question or nominate.
Question.
History of the American West. Which outlaw was killed at the age of 21 by Sheriff Pat Garrett near Fort Sumner in New Mexico?
Billy the Kid.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Which famous English public school in Warwickshire was founded by Lawrence Sheriff in 1567?
Rugby.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Science, physics. What name is given to the study of the interrelation between heat and other forms of energy? Thermodynamics. Fingers back on the buzzers, please. Tell me, please, look at that. And who is that famous footballer? John?
Ian Wright.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Famous sayings. Fools rush in. What's the rest?
Where angels fear to tread.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Sport, Olympic athletics. The men's multidiscipline event is the decathlon. What is the women's multidiscipline event called?
Heptathlon.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Decades. The general strike in Britain, the beer hall putsch in Germany, the march on Rome in Italy. Which decade?
1920s.
Question or nominate.
Question.
The plays of William Shakespeare are traditionally divided into 3 groups. What are they?
Comedies, tragedies and history.
Question or nominate.
Question.
With the politics of which Asian country are the names Jinnah, Zia and Bhutto associated?
Pakistan.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Musical theatre. In which American musical, set in a Broadway theatre, are a group of hopeful dancers required to audition by telling their life stories to the director?
Chorus line.
Question or nominate.
Question.
Medicine. Noctambulation is a medical term for what?
Sleepwalking.
Question or nominate?
Question.
Music. What's the Italian word for a set of kettle drums?
Timpani.
Or timpani, yes. Question or nominate?
Question.
For the design of what in 1959 specifically is the name Alec Izigonis, who died in 1988, now best remembered?
The Mini Minor.
Well, the Mini will do, OK, yes.
Question
or nominate?
Question.
The name, please, of the marks on the skin of some people, which are said to correspond to some or all of the wounds received by Christ during his trial and execution.
Stigmata.
Question or nominate?
Question.
The Schwarzwald is a mountainous area in southwest Germany popular with tourists. What do we call it?
Black Forest.
Question or nominate?
Question.
How is David Cornwell better known to the readers of his novels of intrigue and espionage?
John le Carré.
Question or nominate?
Question.
What is the meaning of the Latin phrase vox populi, often abbreviated to vox pop?
The voice of the people.
Yes, public opinion. Question or nominate?
Question.
With which form of transport is the name Igor Sikorsky most associated?
Helicopters.
And question or nominate?
Question.
Food and drink. What French word meaning literally burnt is applied to a dish with a crisp topping or coating of caramelised sugar?
Roulette.
Well, all I can say is, if we've had a better final than that this series, I wasn't here. Well done, Phil, 141. Douglas, 71 and 1 life left. John, 161, 30 for those. 191, 9th position on the finals board, and I'd have thought a pretty safe bet for a place in the grand final. Well done, all three of you. Well done, Douglas. Well done, Phil. And well done, John. And we'll be back on Monday. See you then.
Someone else due a celebration next on 4 as Richard and Carol get set for the Countdown Grand Final.
How close were we to nuclear war? In 1948, Stalin cut all land links to Berlin. 2.5 million people faced starvation. The world faced its third major conflict. Witness the greatest air operation in history to save a city under siege. Secret History, the Berlin Airlift, Monday at 9 on 4.
The humble loom.
There's no law that says our lavatories have to be 200 years out of date.
And so top designers think it's time the bog standard was left behind.
There's a Lamborghini Diablo of the toilet.
Their mission to transform the loo into an object of desire. Designs on your loo, Wednesday at 9 on 4.
Goodbye.
Why are some gardens particularly beautiful? Let me tell you what I think. I think it's down to this: Miracle-Gro plant food. The results are incredible, but the process is really pure science. Take a look at this. The essential nutrients and trace elements in Miracle-Gro move through the plant's vascular system within minutes. So you get marvellous results fast. It's not what you know, it's you know what.
Miracle-Gro. The name says it all.
Was not available for comment. We've just heard the World Cup has been cancelled.
Yes.
No! Come on!
Yeah, he's watching it too. Never mind. While he's watching the football, 90 minutes of chat's just £1.35 with BT.